Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make money on Clickbank and YouTube completely for free. So if you're new to Clickbank, stick around. I'm going to show you exactly how to find great products to promote and then give you some tips around the ways that you can promote them on YouTube completely for free. Everything I discussed today will be in our 12-step action plan. You can go ahead and grab it down below in the description and it'll tell you all of this in great detail. So just before we start, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell. I'll let you know when we release new videos. And if you're really serious about starting a business online, go ahead and look at the link in the description below and we'll take you through the whole process step by step. So the first thing I want to discuss is the 3 secrets to success when we're talking about free traffic sources. So the big issue with free traffic sources is they tend to be very slow, and a lot of beginners give up before they've had a chance to actually get success from using them. So I want to give you my 3 secrets right off the bat before we start going into this in more detail. So the first one is you've got to have patience. Now, I know what you're going to say, oh God, you have to have patience, it's going to take forever. But if you haven't got patience, you'll give up too early and you won't be able to get any success. So free traffic takes a long time to get going, but once it does, it's very dependable traffic and it's going to give you much more success over the long term. The second thing is consistency. So whatever content you decide to post, in this case it's going to be YouTube, we're going to use for our main content. You need to post content on there on a regular basis. So you need to go do some research and you need to go and post content, and then you rinse and repeat the process on a regular basis to get as much content out there as possible. And that's the way really you should start getting more and more visitors to your various offers. And the third one is you've got to provide value. It's no good grabbing a link off Clickbank and start spreading it around and hoping that somebody's going to click on that and buy something. You need to be providing value in whatever content you put out there. So you build that content knowing it's going to give someone some value. You give them additional information in your description in your YouTube channel, and then they'll know that you're a good resource and they can trust you. So they're kind of my 3 secrets to success. So kind of keep them in mind when we're going through the various parts of this, and I'm showing you different things because I'll show you how other people are implementing these and they're getting great success. So I want to go through the promotional process as a whole. We're going to start off with Clickbank. Now on Clickbank, we need to be able to choose a niche that we're going to go and focus on. Now, obviously it depends whether you've got a niche in mind already or whether you're already interested in something, or you're completely fresh and you want to go and choose a niche. I'm going to show you on Clickbank exactly where these niches are. And then the next thing is how to identify a great product within that niche that's going to be worth promoting. So we'll go and discuss that as well, and I'll show you some key things to look out for. Then you look at the affiliate resources of those particular products, and you might not use a lot of the resources that they provide, but it gives you some great ideas about how you can get content for them. And then you go ahead and you grab your affiliate link, and that's the link that you're going to use to actually promote that product. So the first stage is always going to be Clickbank. The second one is YouTube. So we're going to go and develop a channel on YouTube, and on that channel we're going to post things like tutorials, tips, reviews, lots of things that we can go ahead and post on there that are going to provide value to people. Now on that channel we're going to advertise things like products and services, so it's a good way when you're developing a channel to have something a little bit more generic that can grow with you as you get more used to being on a platform like YouTube. If you're very specific to start with, it's very difficult for that channel to diversify into various other things. So make sure when we're picking a channel that you have something that's a little bit more generic within that niche. Then we're going to go build up our subscribers, and the way we do that is obviously by providing value to them, and we get that really good targeted traffic of YouTube. Now, because YouTube is a search engine and people are searching for specific keywords within YouTube, we get very, very good targeted traffic when we're driving people towards our videos who are going to be interested in the types of links that you leave. Now, the next thing is we're going to use some form of social media to actually advertise our YouTube channel. Now, there's various ways that you can do this. You can use things like Quora, you can answer questions on Quora, you can join Facebook groups and friend people on Facebook groups and then bring them back to your YouTube channel. You can use things like Pinterest, Instagram. I'm actually going to show you a really nice example on Instagram that somebody's using to drive a lot of people back to their YouTube channel. And you can use things like TikTok if you're young and trendy, or you can make cool videos. You can use things like TikTok to actually bring people back to your channel. But what I am going to say on this is, for this particular example, I would only use one additional social media channel above YouTube to actually promote our various videos on, just so that you don't get overawed and you start trying to do too much on too many social media channels, because again, it's all about getting that consistency and the level of content up there before you start seeing any real goodness from it. And the last thing, and the massively important one, is you need to be able to rinse and repeat. So we need to be able to provide our content to our YouTube channel. We need to be providing value. We need to post consistently. And on this thing, we're only going to concentrate on 1 or 2 traffic sources, and then we're going to think long term. If I was a complete beginner, I would only use Clickbank and YouTube to do this, and I wouldn't use anything else. But then you can also start introducing other social media channels to drive people back towards your YouTube channel, which in the end of the day is going to be the foundation of your business going forward to promote any kind of affiliate offers. So let's jump over to Clickbank, and I'm going to walk you through Clickbank and explain exactly how we can go ahead and find those really good products to promote. So I've jumped over to Clickbank. Now, if you've never been over to Clickbank before, Clickbank is an area where vendors can come along and bring mainly digital products and actually allow you to promote the products for them for a big commission. So what generally happens on Clickbank is they'll give you around 75% of the front end sale of any of the products, because they're trying to get people into their own businesses and their own funnels to be able to sell them other products. So it's a really good place if you're a complete beginner to start making some commissions, because most of these products you don't actually need approval to actually go ahead and promote either. You just go ahead and grab the link and start promoting it. So a really good marketplace. If you've never been here before, you need to create an account. It's kind of a 2-level process. You create your password and create a nickname. Now that nickname is a thing that Clickbank actually uses to identify you as the person who's actually sold a particular product. The only thing you'll need to do there is provide some way of being paid. So you can either get paid with a banker's draft, or you get paid with a check, which I send directly through to your own address. So you can pick your method of payment. Usually you just have to pick a level that it needs to get to before they'll go out and send you some kind of check or send it direct to your bank. So create an account, get that nickname, and then what we need to do is jump over straight away into the affiliate marketplaces where all of the different products are stored. So jump into Clickbank, and the first thing you see is all of the categories listed on the left hand side. Now these are related to all of the various niches that you would be able to promote on Clickbank. Now this is maybe mainly digital products, so it's things like video series, training courses, that kind of thing, all related to those various niches. Now if you've got a niche in mind, you just need to come along and select one of these, or you might want to just be looking around here and finding what kind of products under each of these various categories there is. I've got a niche in mind now. I want to go and have a look at keto and look at some products within this particular niche. Now the way that I would do this first is that's obviously give me all of the products in keto by using that keyword that are relevant to that particular keyword. So it's got the keyword relevance here. The first thing I would always do is go ahead and hit that gravity and sort the whole list by gravity, high to low. So all of the items with the highest gravity would be at the top. Now the first thing you see on each one of these is a link to the actual sales page for the product. So each one of these things is a separate product that they're advertising. Now the first thing you see is a link to the sales page of that particular product. So if I hit this, you would go and have a look at the sales page to the custom keto diet. And this is what the visitors would come and see if you use this link to go ahead and promote it to them. So that's the first thing you would see. Then you would see a link to the affiliate center, which I'll show you in a second. And that's got all of the affiliate resources in that you can use if you go ahead and promote this particular offer. Now on the right hand side here is the main thing that we care about, is the average sales. So this says $44. This means on average I would get $44 if I promoted this and made a sale. Now that's a key thing here. I usually like things above $20 because it means it's worth my time to put together content to actually go ahead and promote. So $44 in this particular case would be really good. And if you come down to the stats here, there's a number of items here. Now mainly the initial one here, the initial sale means that this product on the front end is around $29.55. So that means that anybody coming along would spend around $29 to buy it. Now overall the rebill is $40. That means that there's some kind of membership attached to this particular product, or there's some kind of upsell attached to this particular product. So mainly all I care about really is this piece here. This $44 is on average all of the affiliates are getting this. Now the gravity piece here that I talked about when I talked about sorting is 268. It really means that over the last 12 weeks, at least 268 separate affiliates have made some kind of sale on this. It doesn't mean it's been sold 268 times. It's actually been sold a lot more than that. But it's a very good way that you can tell if something is popular and is actually being sold on a regular basis. Now, this is 268. This is a very high one. If you scroll down here, anything above 50 odd means that it's going to be a product that's probably selling well. Even this one at 35 may be a good product to go for, because there's going to be a lot less people and a lot less competition for it. But you know, anything above 50 odd is a good rule of thumb to say that's probably a product that is still popular because it's been sold over the last 12 weeks. So the gravity looks good on this one, the average sale looks good on this one. Let's go ahead and look at the affiliate area and see what kind of tools they're going to provide me. So I jumped into the affiliate area. Now they're all slightly different depending on how big the product is, how much it's being sold, how much they're going to spend on the affiliate material they're going to actually provide you. And the first thing you'll see is this welcome page, and there's some information here. Then you'll have somewhere to create your affiliate links. Now, I'll show you a quicker way to create an affiliate link, but these are the various affiliate links for this product. Now, that's going to be a standard link to the sales page. There's a link here to their keto quiz. There's some other $17 trial, some other trial with a video page. Lots of different ways that you can go ahead and promote these various links to different pages. But essentially all you would need to do is where it's got these X's here, you could go ahead and put your nickname in there, and then when somebody hits this link, they will immediately go to the sales page. If they purchase, you will see your own nickname on the actual purchase page, and that would mean that you would go ahead and get that commission. So that's the way that Clickbank knows that you actually sold this product. These X's here being replaced by your particular nickname. So that's your affiliate links. There's some product information here, some banners here if you actually had a website. Social media material here might be quite good if we're going to have a social media account that's going to be related to our YouTube account. There's a lead magnet here that also we could actually give away on our YouTube account. All you need to do is go and get a free account on Dropbox or something like that, and you can actually upload this lead magnet and then provide the link to it in your description on YouTube, and you could actually already have something very free that you can give away for them to use as a resource. So remember, again, about providing value, this could be something, again, you can straight away give away completely for free that they can go and use. So there's some landing pages here that we could actually use if we had a website, but we're not going to use them. And then the interesting thing on this one is there's lots of videos already that they have put together. Now you could use these as a resource to start on your YouTube channel if you wanted, to start fleshing that YouTube channel out, to have content there already that you can link back to in the bio, and obviously get people to come and have a look at some of this content straight away. Now, I wouldn't only use this content, I'd want to put my own stuff in there as well. And you can use this to start off your YouTube channel, so you've got a library of material already there that people can start to get interested in. So this is a nice little product, obviously, this custom keto diet. Now, if I just show you a quick way to get your affiliate link, and then that would be the one that we would use on YouTube. So I'll come back over to the listing. Now, if you just hit promote here, you'll see straight away it comes up with an account nickname. This is one of my old account nicknames, and a tracking option. Now, if you just put things like YouTube in there, when we look at our reporting within Clickbank itself, you'll be able to tell that if somebody hit this link, they came from actual YouTube, and you just generate a hop link there and you get this hop link. Now, this is obviously an ugly looking hop link, but this is the one that you would use that actually tells people that you have gone ahead and promoted this, and it tells Clickbank that you're the actual person who's promoted it. So this is what you would actually use on your YouTube channel. Now, what I would probably do is use something like a free service like Bitly to go ahead and mask this slightly so it doesn't look quite so ugly. I'll leave a link to Bitly below. It's a free site. You can go on there, get one of these links and just put it in there. And you'll see a lot of people doing it on YouTube, and it makes some really either very long links or pretty ugly links look a little bit better. So that's the way you would go ahead and get your link. Let's jump over to YouTube, and I'll show you the way that some people are actually using their descriptions to promote various things within YouTube. Okay, so jump on my YouTube channel. I want to keep with the keto theme, so I'm going to search for sites that are looking at how to start a keto diet. So I already started doing it here, but how to start a keto diet would be something I'm interested in searching for. Now the first thing you'll see is all of these different search terms come up. Now YouTube does a great job for us here because you can pretty much create videos on all of these various subjects and drive them back to your various offers. So it's already a good source of information here. But let's go on how to start a keto diet, and then we'll look at one of the listings and see how people are actually setting up their listing. I'll go through all of these. These are all kind of doctory type ones. They're usually massive channels that are giving people health advice. And let's pick on this one. So Keto 101, what is keto? Ketosis for beginners. So this is a channel called Mind Over Munch. So she has a video there that obviously explains the full keto thing. Now if you go down to the description, this is where kind of the magic happens for you. Now straight away you can see that there's a very quick explanation here of what the video is, and then there'll be a link that you can see, and it's the upper third of the description. You can always see that before you even hit more, and then there's lots and lots of value on this particular description. And the main thing is that when you start affiliate marketing, the value thing has got to be something you put to the forefront of your mind, not just the selling thing. And what she's actually doing here is she's given you a lot of different links to other resources. So there's other educational videos here, and again look at here's the bit.ly links that she's actually providing here, because obviously these are longer links. There's lots of different resources here that she's given you, and again lots of other resources down here. So lots and lots of value articles. All of these are going to be free articles that she's linking back to, but the idea is to give you as much value as possible. I also noticed that she's got a Patreon link here, and I'll go back to that in a little bit later in the video. But it's interesting that she's got a Patreon link here. So she's monetizing this very well. Now let's have a look at some of these social media accounts. If we just hit Instagram, let's see what she's doing over on Instagram. So over on Instagram, she's got obviously lots and lots of different images. This is going to be as much wider than just keto type diets. There's going to be all different types of recipes in here. But in the link in the bio on Instagram, she's got this linkin.bio. Now this is a service that allows you to basically create your own site that you can promote much more on than just one link in your bio. It's a really good service. Again, I'm going to leave a link to this down below, and you can go ahead and check this out. So this is something I'm seeing more and more, and what it does is it allows you to create an actual page full of information rather than just go back to one particular link. So I go over to here, you can see that she will have, there you go, much more information on here than just going back to one particular video or one particular website. And if I go ahead and hit this is actually going back to all of her different YouTube channels. Look, so if I hit this one at the top, and we just pause that, this is obviously a smoothie, some kind of smoothie recipe. And if I just scroll down slightly, the first thing I see is an affiliate link to Athletic Greens. I know it's an affiliate link because it's got her website there, Mind Over Munch. So you can see this straight away, and if I clicked on that, this would be an affiliate link over to Athletic Greens. So there's no reason why you can't have your Clickbank link in exactly the same place. You just have a little bit of a description and then put a Clickbank link in there that says go ahead and look for more information, click here, and then click that link and they'll be over to that particular sales page. So very, very good process for using additional social media channels to actually drive people back towards your YouTube channel. I'll leave the link to that site in the description down below, and you can go and check that out. I think that's a really, really good way to do it. So if we just search for one other to have a look at the way that they're doing it as well, I'd search on the same search term. So if we just look at this, our 7 biggest tips for keto to success. This is just a very, very basic video where they go through the 7 tips, and it's basically just a couple talking on a couch. Straight away there's affiliate links here, and then you've got obviously their social media accounts, and then they're going to give you some value here. So again, very, very simple video that you can start off with and just talk about various things to do with a keto diet, for instance, that people would be interested in. Just go ahead and find some tips on the Google and then put together a video, and straight away you've got some content you can start building up. So I just want to take you through exactly what's happening here. So you're creating content for YouTube here, and this is where you're actually going to place all your various videos, and in the description of that content you're going to have your link back to your Clickbank product. Now what you can also do is you can actually share that to social media accounts and have a link in those social media accounts back to your various videos, and it gives you more chance of obviously having more visitors. So you'll have people who come directly to your videos via YouTube, and you could have people that come directly to your videos via social media. Now the example I gave you was that they were actually putting content on Instagram, and then with their bio link they were sending people back to watch various videos on YouTube. Now again, you can do all of this totally free. The only warning I would give you as a complete beginner is I would concentrate on YouTube initially to build that up, and then I would only pick one social media account to start building up as well, because your time is really the most precious thing here, and you need to spend a lot of time focusing on the content that you're actually going to put on these various media outlets, not go ahead and pick 3 or 4 of them and try and put content in all of them, because that kind of scattergun approach doesn't really work. You need to be very focused on developing content for YouTube, and then maybe only sharing that to one social media account, and then having a process that drives them back to YouTube. So in our example, it was in Instagram. It drove them back to watch the video. They would go ahead and click the link in the description, go over to a sales page, and then actually pay for that particular affiliate product. Now that's very good. The only problem with that is you've only really got one chance to bring people over to this sales page and actually click on it. So over time, that's not the greatest process, because you lose them people if they're not interested or they're too busy. They may be watching your video on the way to work. There may be 100 reasons why they can't actually purchase at that time. Then you've lost them forever. The preferred way of doing it, and the way that you can do initially for free, is kind of as follows. So you would still have, on the left hand side, you would create that content. You would still be able to use one social media account to maybe share it and get people watching your videos. But once they've clicked the link, they would actually be taken over to an opt-in page, not the sales page initially, where they would give you some details like their name and the email address. Now that's very, very powerful, because once you're on your email list here, you can communicate with them on an ongoing basis to drive them back to any kind of offers or sales pages that you have. Now, if you don't do this, obviously you lose them forever. Also on this opt-in page, you could provide free material for them. So you could use that PDF that I showed you in the Keto resources and give them as a lead magnet for them to opt in. But you can opt in here, and they will be part of your email list, and then in the emails you would send them welcome emails, you would send them value-based emails, just explaining things to them, giving them additional information, and then ever so often you would put links back to your actual sales pages of the various offers that you were actually had, and then they would go ahead and be driven back towards that sales page. So you won't lose them forever. You'll be able to communicate with them on an ongoing basis, and then hopefully they go ahead and buy whatever product or service it was that you were actually going for. Now remember, I give you a Clickbank as the main offer here, but this works for any kind of affiliate marketing that you do. As long as you have links back to that service that you can be paid a commission on, you will end up getting the commission if you go through this process. So as far as the autoresponder is concerned, you can use something like GetResponse. I'll give you a link down below to this service. And if you join that, you can get up to 1,000 subscribers on GetResponse before they'll actually start charging you. So that's very useful if you can kind of start off when you're a beginner and you want to start off with this. And they'll also provide landing pages that you can go ahead and provide links to those landing pages from. So very useful to kind of use someone like GetResponse. And again, all of this that I'm showing you now is completely for free. The only thing that's going to cost you is your time and your effort to get this set up. So just jump back over my slides. Now I talked a lot there about Clickbank and YouTube, really focusing your YouTube account on your affiliate promotions. Now there is other ways that you can actually make money on YouTube. And again, all of these ways are totally for free that you can set up. The only thing with some of these is they take a bit of time to get going. So the first thing you can do obviously is you can have YouTube ads. Once you've built your YouTube channel up to a point that you're allowed to actually monetize it, you can get YouTube ads. Now this is obviously for more established channels. You need 4,000 hours of watch time, 1,000 subscribers over a 12-month period until you're allowed to monetize a channel. And they charge you on something called CPM, which is revenue per 1,000 views. And depending on the type of content that you provide, then that depends on the level that you actually get paid by YouTube to actually have advertising on your site. So it's a very good idea, but it takes a little bit of time to get going. The second way, and I showed you in that particular channel we viewed, is something like Patreon, where you can go have people subscribe to Patreon and give you actual money through Patreon, and they get offered maybe premium content, additional type content, other things that you only give to those folks that are actually giving you money. So again, you need to be established, and that lady's obviously got a channel that's big enough to be able to get people to pay her additional money for Patreon, but it is another idea for you to get monetized in YouTube. And the third one is CPA marketing. Now, CPA marketing is cost per action marketing, and what that means is it's the same kind of thing as affiliate marketing in that you're driving people through a link, but once they get to a product or service, they're being paid whether they leave an email address, whether they phone a certain phone number, whether they make an application to something, whatever it may be. If they do that particular action, you get paid. So CPA marketing is a very good way of making money, and YouTube is one of the ways that you can go ahead and advertise those products to be able to go ahead and make those commissions. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found that useful. Just a couple of examples of the way that you can get free traffic to your offers using YouTube, and obviously going on Clickbank to find some great products. Now, if you did find this useful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. My name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been to our channel before, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell. I'll let you know as soon as I release new videos. And again, if you're really interested in building a business online, go ahead and hit the link in the description below, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time, take care.